Hey guys, Will or Lolio here, and today I'm showing you some questing in Frostfire Ridge, the first zone for Horde players in Draenor. Specifically, this is the quest chain that involves the player and the Frostwolf orcs taking Bladespire Citadel for their clan. While it's intended to be a pretty big moment in the questing experience, it happens fairly early on in the zone, so there's not a lot of spoilers here. So you fight alongside Thrall, Durotan, and a bunch of other Frostwolves as you kill dozens of ogres and you take control of the Citadel. And as you fight your way to the top of the tower, it definitely does feel like you're actually making progress and, you're actually taking it over for the clan. I mean, all around you can see the ogres just being slaughtered, some are getting impaled by arrows, others are being hanged, and you get to see that even though the Frostwolves are our allies, they're just as savage as the other clans. They're not really nice guys. The actual quests themselves are very much the same stuff we're used to. There's not a lot of innovation here. In fact, I'd argue that it feels a little bit like a step back from Pandaria, in that there aren't a lot of interesting mechanics. Not just in this chain, all throughout Draenor, the questing has been very samey. Pandaria had a lot of vehicles, extra action buttons, one-off mechanics for quests. Here, it's kill 10 ogres, gather 5 oil, kill more ogres, arm some Frostwolf slaves. It's very, very similar to what we're used to. Kill a mini-boss, talk to this guy. It's definitely fun. The visuals and the lore really carry it for me. Like fighting alongside Thrall and Durotan, that feels awesome if you're someone who cares about the story at all, and because I pretty much play the game for the story, that really resonates with me. But if people are more interested in unique, innovative mechanics, I haven't really found anything like that here. But my biggest complaint, really, is that Bladespire isn't going to be our capital in Draenor, and after questing through it, that really sucks, because you go through all this effort to capture it, and it really feels like we're building it up. At the end of the chain, you can see the Frostwolves, they're pulling out all the ogre corpses, they start preparing defenses, they set up stuff, basically, and they just get it ready to be lived in. It's actually pretty awesome to see that happen. I do see what Blizzard was talking about in terms of, layout. Because it's so vertical, it's basically one tower, so everything would have to go up. There's not a lot of room on the ground floor. That would be kind of weird to use as an actual city. We haven't had anything like that before. But I think that could be worked around. I mean, just put most of the services on the ground floor and it would be alright. But, I mean, as it is now, you can't even mount in here, so it's obvious they didn't intend for it to be a very important area. But it's such a big, huge landmark in the zone, you would think it would be fairly important, but it's for a couple little quest chains, and that's about it. Really, it does feel like it could be the capital, but I guess they decided they want us to go to Ashran, which I'm not a fan of. I really like the environment of the place, it gives off Horde vibes, and at first I thought I wasn't gonna like it, all the stone ogre stuff. I was like, that's pretty bland. And compared to Karabor, it is, but it definitely feels Horde, and it really makes me sad that we're not gonna be here for the capital. Still, I think this quest chain is definitely one of the best in the zone, definitely one of the higher points in Frostfire Ridge's questing. Shadowmoon is definitely the better zone at the moment, but I think with some tweaking and some reworks on certain parts, I think this zone could be on par with Shadowmoon. Right now there's no voice acting because it's beta, so there's not really any voice acting or anything along those lines, which that'll add a lot of atmosphere, at least to me, because to me important characters, they need unique voice acting for me to feel connected to them. The voices in Pandaria are what made me really love guys like Nazgrim, Lord Walker Cho, all the guys who got voice acting. I really felt like that helped me connect to them as a player, and I'm hoping guys like Durotan, drek'thar, Draka, Thrall, all the other important guys, I hope that they get unique voices and unique models, and really just feel like important characters like we had in Pandaria. Anyway, that's all from me for now. If you enjoyed the video or found it informative, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.